Nsem-Pii TV nie.
National organizer Edema Osono Kokoko ama yikuno eye Henry Nanabuache a dodo na bone samrane efer na nabi na abusia wone kwame nkruma tikese etimu atwetwe nkomo bia Nsem-Pii TV sansem no yetimi abobo ni nyina no a yeri bi ba besomwo na watibi ahu ensema ekoso ewo MPP Osono Kokoko ama yikuno dwumadi a ekoso enra na MPP ama yikuno kokohia na wo constitution no wo ye various amendments no ensema hodo a ekoso wo ho nyina no na nabi watimu ahwe agupono so ohun video bi se na nabi woni mrante bi na se mentimo ho ase kakra bi ba ho na nabi sansem no kwame automatically etimbisa na watimu adoso sansem no nyina na wahwe ensem nyina go ho a ama enema nyina adamu pefe ebiem amafo bi nsem mo keka se ase Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wonya some fair treatment ase wono omoye ne special ewo amayu ewo dwumadi na se sansem no na nabi akasa ewo ho wose obi ene ho a oma Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ase fair treatment bia wo ho na eye amayoku no hyehyeye se omoye bibi ati se ya former president and former vice president ewo ho akonya so kasa enti wo ka se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ase amayoku no ekokoye campaign bi man no wose enya no kre abusia wei ene nsema hodo bi ka ho a Henry Nanabuache na nabi wone kwame kuma kese tikese edi ena no pai okay FM na Nsem-Pii TV yeso yakofa bi enti yenkwe na wankasa kokoti efri na no yeba Nsem-Pii TV ensema hodo group no so bia no yebesan ede aka atifo
ene no emfa Henry Nanabuache eye national organizer edema MPP amanyoko yene no emfa enkomo enhihye so na me moache
kwame komete kese panimi juso
na boko de
nyame adaro ma bibia boko
we mabawu nchen a yenhwe the conduct of the delegates conference generally let us say
kwame nyame adaro ma nyame ne beda na se ni pardon se Asia Falcon every all the 16 regions 276 constituencies ba na nyame do ma bedru boko ombeda na no fiada na ne memne da yebedi dwumadi ese na omase bako kodru ne anti atinka boni bia obi akwakodru no nyame ne do na se nti na se ne de metwedi ampon se dwumadi no akọ se ne se na ade potential na esi ne so no so nyame tade yetimi eye ma obi akwakodru fi boko ne kwa no bisaya metimi akase na no eye National Delegate Conference. No, it went very well. Nadaroma. The meeting super good. So, maybe I put you and chatting about it.
Na mami musawi meti se nipa na mo hwe ni mo akwan mo si stadium wodi no after various ceremonies ni ade no mo ambeto aba no be delegates nko ba se nipa bi force ya bewura mu bia na mo ye delegates it is a mo ye na mo ka ai no mu nyina giso obira nipa so onye delegates sa na si ye
enye no kwese so as I study mu nyina no the capacity near about 10,000. In fact, the North Wind Friday, we do not even use it at all. Maybe I bought this in Echiwano. Not even a single soul. So, my right side, Mimijina stage, so my right side, maybe opposite the VIP area. Only part about 1,100. A little over 1,100. In general, the 5 northern regions, Nibono East, Fuinano, and every region be answered near the market, and every city be answered near the market. So far, the southern part, maybe I need facing me directly on the curve, the area on the far, the rest of the 9 regions are also seating capacity meaning a little over 3,300. And the formula also no regions and the BI, the market. Constituency be and maybe our regions no delegates no accreditation one which mean for home from my room constituency for them be 1717 yeah the market city in so far the VIP area honoma nefa nipa a new 930 hono for regional executives Council of Elders, National Council, some few invited guests. And So it is not true that it will be frame. Because my whole report to be said, it be said in Nipa over 10,000 about. It cannot be because even as I said, the north wing side on the entire area was closed. I want so far in Nipa close about 3,500. Nobody sat there. So how possible? I think, sir, we've had a very successful conference.
Okay.
Any attempt by any individual, sir, Obama, Jumediano, in much if you form very possible. People were accredited to come in. Apart from all of these things, we had Oshers and Omoboye, we have operations team, Omoboye, we have security and Omoabon things to maintain law and order. So it is not true. It be more ever firm, never.
Mammy Musadi, we see. What can I say? Will be a party T-shirt and from my hall.
A party T-shirt, more beer
aspirant be a T-shirt.
Aspirant, and I say, will be our open campaign, be and for say be a me pay the baby name with T-shirt and I'm a billboard, me Debbie.
And I'm say, now the accord sway the above aspirant, a hopeful soon be. Now, one more yes sign, no way you win way. Say you come with Jam or be any Dianake.
Oh, Debbie, Oshima, it was very good, it was very neat. Nobody, be an ornament. Or in a billboard and out in a banner.
I mean, can't be able but one more entry, cry one more day ban when support.
Oh, one year, no, dear, and very party for so be sent the party can be ban will be watching so dear. And then say, Kwame.
Well, yeah, and the Yamra in the sway. But one video being so as a winning cophobia, say security men being altercations be I was a cousin be feeling a bee. Nay, dear bad, no.
Oh, in that perimeter, and then any issue. I'm saying such a big event. I mean, you have it is a normal thing. In that perimeter, nobody was allowed to come there. Into a group of a party for Manti Buraho. So I was just telling them, say, look, I had beer or some more. It may say, so afterwards, no, I think they all left and everything was calm. We wanted to have an orderly, very, very serene event, and so we have that. Yes. Okay.
Now amendments so amuye no yesi mu be mienu pe ena da bre conference na congress na anya ntum na de hin na say abeka ho a obi a wantie bia na wanhwe bi no woni ne beche
kwame dos me sese me koku mu de anhwe wi in all na motions the amendment committee to no 56 no mo refri ni 56 emu mienu na me fan the conference anti-ase ba ko ye se ye di to me marriage e be yi team ne ba be supervise e polling station elections and no conference issue tin down and about go see a senka yet the definition of youth age at the above form to 35 years no also move it down so that you maintaining the 40 now we are no conference ejitu e be ho adwuma na ya dia ka ye constitution no kwame
oye eti say going forward what we if you the next year be
o tia the next year we ni say enke we be busumi wo mu ye na wotwi ni na wotwi this war party EBBA officially EBBA nomination for presidential primaries on 31st January. Eti mbusumi ye musanse the constitution it say I was say my who 30 6 months notice 6 months notice before the conduct of the presidential primaries, and that is in Article 13. Inti ne wo yenim pa major ne party this and baba now officially no there was a free open nominations yame adoma January 31st near to presidential primaries.
We na nkofo bi complaining say you see na perimeter no ma aspirants no ne ade emfa ho ba Mama, he said, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Fawana or G fans. No, I hear love symbol. No, na and not to say, means what to be.
Kwame Nedikan. Me, Ebia, Namen Pet, Yura Muhammadu Baumia. But it doesn't take away the fact that he is a former vice president.
Sure.
MPP producer. Nedikan, the person you know. He's also the former presidential candidate in the court 2024 elections. It doesn't take away that fact. So, the convention, we've had it several times. It is a vice president, they address a conference, former vice president, the former presidential candidate, and indeed, if he had even campaigned for himself, say, look, somewhere in Papa Mubaba. We na to be Zaka Edmane and this for the Omunablukum for Momoya which absolutely nothing whatsoever and campaigning for himself. He's a former vice president. Look, any of penny Funana Omo Yamia Momoyan Susi, Ombe say Ombe party and somebody party and another some vice president thing, and also be presidential candidate. It will not, nobody can take away that status from them. Nobody. Look, you really are, on no we are all come. Work with National. And now, we decided, say, Obetia, a delegate from about more. I don't see anything wrong with it. On Castle campaign, man. Look, I saw some of the Omenyo Papa. They were also greeting in the stands. No more from region to region. Region to region. Region to region. We don't have any problem with it. Okay. Insofar as all boys in your can hear, yapping out the billboard, or the we say for maybe there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's sometimes I say, yeah, can and some of the drama. Look, we have had a very beautiful conference. Obia was well organized, well managed, everything on point. I think that is a success. So then you can find you Muhammadu Baumia Ibia and the criminal Kasim in Penasam, Sekaja Pakotuaba, Mentibia Mentumano. But I cannot take away the fact that he's a former vice president and he's a former presidential candidate. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Because at the end for you say apart from say modern court 2024, now was some former vice president, only leader of the party.
Nobody. And
one man for a contesting a man's that
is where people Sankabia be nomination in the heat of the campaign. Okay. We have no nominations in the medical cancer now watching women and now watching it also. We should expect a baby nomination. And ABA event BSC saying as what project will be and now we be enough for a ban of the campaign for no can vote for me near the idea. Then I think that Indian creative very fair playing ground for everybody. I would have met say, this year make us say we have no open nominations. Number two, you cannot take away Obianka so a leader. In fact, that's your company, your constitution, you have been clear, no part of the resolution. National chairman will be the leader of the party at all times. That's in the other say constitution. It will be a normal leader. I'm only saying that he spoke at conference because he is a former, but in his capacity, former vice president and former presidential candidate. Obey attaining such a status. We will give that due recognition and that respect to it. Irrespective of my dislike for the person.
Nana, any Mamina was no senior Panso and Famo. Why?
I mean, so my stop when I should do BBS, a planning committee, and you are your wife. I don't know, and I'm your vice chairman. Yet the better BBS and I show BBR, we are due beyond 1 count beyond 20. You're paying coming. Me sure so.
Oh, 2028, and that's all home.
Oh, yes. Yes, and that's all. One is here, we be a neck one book. Not yet the one energy. A catch up being said, Galamsia, who promise you, and Galamsia at time. And then Ghana, LBGTQ, Mahama, exams of phone class and happens on for Faso, and then Mamma, you need to me full paint to me by the camera, be sure most to me call. Oh, I know. Yes, I you. A passenger, the patrol. Or more cancer as an after the video nearby. Ye idea. Ye idea. No, Baba, ye, the few man not and time no more. On the bottle of the same. Say, Bomba, oh, I want to get an answer. You will make not yet put in them can name 14%, near to 2%. Nancy and Nasa 2 in them can name 2%. Nancy and Nasa 2, 4 more the one city account home. Sacoso, who will buy me you will be ready or buy what you need for 30,000. A budget bread in Tani Mini and a short, a budget bread near Kaka and Ghana was NDC for and the Ghana for some. We'll come to that.
Okay. Nana Mamino was Yalope. Mesomeda say, Nana Boachi, Nana be a national organizer.
It's a no mudibre, no musu, no mobansi, and very needy and no more because we are penny for you where you call him. I am penny for me and son, and a war party more, and then without doubt, will be able to say, Omoyam penny for you come as I say, you decide needy mom. Former President Kofo, former President Ekufado, former Vice President Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. The only 2 sitting presidents that we have, any former President Kufo, any former President Kufuado. The only sitting former Vice President that we have, any Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia. And Tiandra, President Kufo, any the Nsem-Pii. Nana Danko Kufuado, any the Nsem-Pii. The former Vice President, who is the only surviving Vice President of the party, and so any the Nsem-Pii. Parliament, and MPs Makumako 88. Yes, say a MPs in Musem. By it being Yambre, Emma MPs 88 no be a mayor line and Kasa. And see, Omanu Dini, minority leader, Ebesi Omuna name, a Kasama MPs and so. They be a program, no? They are all hosted program, no? Edgy Yawa word 2. A Greater Accra Penny, and a regional chairman. On also be see regional chairman in our name, Wakame conference. Adenti. And a young line. Neama each of the 16 regional chairmen and some Bekasa to Senia divine Ekasayano. I didn't see any Yama 88 MPs in a line. Neama Muna Bekasa to Senia a Futu MP no Ekasayano. Because a Futu MP, a honorable Fenya Marken, or representing only the people of a Futu. There were 87 other MPs are representing other constituents. Omina a MPs. But yet we will be a leader and Kwa Eba Bekasayano. Na oka say aspirant na krodo apreku ho so ya we adai ni mu say odi ni post about some fan by unim say about to be e ko be ko bi enti oka say yema aspirant omo ba e ho park no so no in their capacity as what o pe say party no etomra because party a we MBA nomination there we den ka say me wo aspirant a me dey obo park so MBA nomination. If you then can say me was aspirant and maybe mobile parks. It isn't right because you yourself as a political party, you have not opened the nomination. So how do you admit somebody as an aspirant and allow the person certain privileges at a national conference? Now how about those who haven't done any posters yet but would run? How are you going to identify them and bring them also into the inner perimeter? What's here, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia's statement now? One may my statement as an aspirant. On my statement as the immediate past flag bearer. Yes, what about 6 months ago? This is the first meeting of the party. Doesn't it make sense? And Nipa or 2 frank party no course about today. Or Babe Jino Monim no contact. Omo a wo common say my social no mo ye flag bearers. Omo akontebuo bi ebu ema party no. So the bia your man kete ye we do. E ma me ka say the only person a wakasa same way Kennedy Japan. Honorable Kennedy Japan spokesperson. Obi ankasa e. Honorable Kennedy Japan ankasa kra mente say wakasa. Onkasa nso. Na say ye ka say ena ye ma Dr. Baumia we a ma me ka say mitro. Okay, Honorable Kennedy Japan spokesperson. Statement a watch on Facebook a. Say nipa dodo na negu abonten nti yanko hwe omo video na e wa abonten na ehwe se da wo boje omo so. Let me see you me ko hwe yanso na efe because omo the dom efri opongulu traffic light omo fa brass band omo center re ni ade ye boss oseji omo so na imponko